Hey, and welcome in or welcome back to Sound Wisdom Tarot. I'm Shannon Rose Scott, and this is your love reading. Oh, yes, a love reading. I love getting into all the nitty gritty details of your love life. So let's get it, my collective. This is a timeless reading, meaning that whenever you've happened upon this reading is the perfect timing for you. If you've been drawn to this reading for any specific reason, whether it's the title, the picture, it just happened to come up, there's a message in here for you. But a reminder that this is a general reading. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for the whole collective, meaning that not everything might fit, although it might. But this is where you get to tune into your own inner guidance system and identify which messages are for you and which are actually here for someone else. All right. And if you would like a personal reading, I do offer personals and privates, details below. But let's see here. This card jumped out. The overall message of your reading today. Ooh, embrace what destiny has in store for you. Yes, I love it. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. Okay, so destiny has something big coming in for you, my friends. Wow. And what this is something you need to embrace, okay? So if you've been like in a bit of fear, if you've been feeling like, no, if your heart has been closed off, it's like, no, it's time to open up wide arms and embrace what destiny is bringing your way. All right, I like it. Let's find out some more. So that jumped out before I even connected into Spirit, but Spirit was just connecting in through me anyway. So here we go. Spirit guides. Hi, divine. Wow. Intergalactical beings and angel guides. Yes, thank you for helping me connect to the spirit guides of my collective tuning in here. Because yes, my friends, not only are you embracing this destiny of love, but you got freedom coming your way. Right now, you're being called to embrace your freedom. Okay, embrace your freedom. Embrace being single. Embrace being light. Embrace being a little more casual right now. Because when you embrace your freedom, when you embrace this lightness, it's going to bring in what destiny has in store for you, which could be the love of your life, which could be being the love of your own life. Let's get more details. Let's get some more details. Wow, okay. Wow, the cards are just spilling today. What do we have here? We've got young female and we have children. Okay, so you could be a single mom. You could be like a young single mom. Or you could be bringing in somebody who's a young single mom. Interesting. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. We'll get more details as we pull more cards. What does our collective need to know here regarding their love life, please, Spirit? Regarding their love life, what else does our collective need to know? Highest messages only, please. Highest messages only, please. Please give me a clear picture as to who I am reading for, what is going on in their life. Yeah, so you know this message is for you if you are the young female with children, or if you've recently come into contact with someone like that. Now, these cards got all stuck. What is the energy here? We have love, but we also have stabbed in the back. Ooh, we have soulmates. And then we have mask and heartbroken. Okay, so yeah, your story is becoming a little more clear to me. So you, in the past, have had somebody that was wearing a mask. Okay, they were gaslighting you. They weren't showing you who they really were. That left you feeling heartbroken, lost, alone, betrayed, stabbed in the back. but that was part of your destiny. Okay, so we can even embrace the bad things that have happened to us. I don't mean that means we have to be like, oh, I'm so glad that happened to me, right? Like, I mean, especially there's certain betrayals that, like, of course, we're never going to be happy they happened. But we can still be invited to embrace that it was part of our path to lead us towards the true love and the true soulmates we're seeking. Because even this person with the mask who left you heartbroken and stabbed in the back, even they were some sort of soulmate. They were some sort of soul connection, some sort of soul contract. They don't have to be the end. That doesn't have to be the end of your soulmate. I do believe that we often have many soulmates in life, right? And even the ones that hurt us were some sort of soul contract. We needed to go through that pain in order to identify what we really want to love. And what I mean by what is like the type of person, how they love, how you love, right? Identifying your love language, identifying how you want to be loved, identifying what kind of affection you want in life. And having the self-love to allow yourself to go for it. Okay, so let's use the tarot now to get a bit more of a deeper picture in mind. I pulled the Kipper deck. Okay, so Kipper first, and then we'll get into tarot. So spirit guides, let's see here. I feel like we have two different stories here. I feel like we have an old lover and a new lover. So I'm being called to do this right now. The old lover and the new lover coming through. All right, the old lover. Yeah. Okay. What just fell out here? Wow. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. And, yeah, that one's here too. And the new lover, please. Tell us about the new lover. This new lover. The new lover, the love, the soulmate connection. Tell us about this new lover, what destiny has in store for you. Tell us about the new, oh, there we go. Thank you. Okay. The new lover, what does destiny have in store? What does destiny have in store? Awesome. I like it. Okay. Okay. Collective. Yeah, you've gone through it. Okay. Whew. You've got some very challenging cards here. We have, this is in your past. Okay, this is your past person. They left you in poverty. They were a thief. I think they stole from you. Whether they stole actual money from you, leading you to like physical poverty, or whether they stole your love, stole your time, your energy. But yep, they were a false person. Okay. They courted you. They probably love bombed you, right? They did not act with high honor. They were an official person, though, of some sort. Okay, who maybe acted like who everyone else saw as having high honor. And that's tough, right? But it was a big mask. Where's that mask again? It was right, we had mask here at the beginning. And that's also showing up with this false person wearing the mask. But they were some sort of official person in high honor. Who was this person? To drop that in the comments below. Not a name, obviously, but what kind of official role did they have? Because we also have adjudication here. And this might be related to the children, right? You maybe had to go to court to get custody of your children. You might still be in the process of that. It led to a lot of overthinking, a lot of sleepless nights thinking and thinking and thinking about what happened. And I feel like you felt like you were in prison from all of that. Now, for some of you, your person might have actually went to prison based on what they did. But thank goodness these two cards came out as well in the past. We have change and we have coffin. Okay, so the past situation has changed. It is, or you need to change it, and you need to like put it to rest, right? Put this old past person, end that cycle. If you have not fully ended the cycle with them yet, this is your sign to end it with them. Okay, but I do feel that like it's already over. Although some of you might still be thinking a lot about it, which makes you feel like you're still in this prison. And I mean, I get it, right? They were a thief in your life. They gaslit you. They were false. They pretended to be someone they weren't. You thought at first that you were being courted by somebody you really loved, and like they weren't that at all. They were some sort of soulmate, soul contract though, so that you could learn. So that you could find the self-love you need to get out of that situation. Yeah, this is like, I haven't actually seen such a painful reading before. So for those of you tuning in, like, can you just take a moment to acknowledge that, yeah, like, I see you. I see how much pain you've gone through. I see how much challenge you've had. Can you give yourself that affirmation too? Like, yeah, I went through something super rough. Like you just had like all of the worst cards come out in your past. But they are getting, if they haven't yet, they are getting their karma. Okay, we've got adjudication here. They are being taken to court. Like for some of you, like it's literally going to court, and they are finally having to face like what they've done. But remember, you've got freedom here. You've got freedom here now for you, now and in your future. You may have been imprisoned by the pain, by the thoughts, by the theft, by all of that pain. You've really had to go through a lot of grief, a lot of mourning of all the broken promises, the broken hopes, the broken dreams. You felt so lost. And it's no doubt, this was like you didn't deserve that. Just because it was a soul contract, it was part of your path, it still doesn't mean you deserved it. Okay, nobody deserves to have all of these. No, nobody deserves this. But the thing is, it happened. It happened. But thank goodness this card is here, okay? Because you truly get to put this whole situation, this person, in a coffin, in the grave, okay? Like obviously don't, not literally, but it's time to put that relationship in the past and let it stay there, because this showed up for your future. Now, I did ask for a new person. I was like, old person, new person. And this is what came out with the new person. But I can't help but notice I'm not necessarily seeing a couple in this card. And especially with this idea of casual, being single, lightness card that showed up at the beginning. I think right now, your higher guides want you to purely focus on, I feel like the person watching is actually a single female with children. That's what I'm getting. If genders are switched here, please feel free to switch the genders. But I feel like you need to allow yourself to embrace being free and single right now and just take care of you and your kids. This is a very specific message. This is more specific than usual. I feel like I'm doing a personal reading here for somebody. But somebody here, or perhaps several of you, because we do have common themes in life. Certain groups of people can have certain common themes. But yeah, you right now, it doesn't mean that you can't have love in the future, okay? But right now, the tarot doesn't really want you to focus on that. They want you to focus on embracing your freedom, because it's time for you to go on a journey. Okay, it's time for you to pack up your bags, pack up your kids, embrace this freedom that destiny has in store for you. And it's time to take a new journey, because it's actually leading to unexpected income, or perhaps you're going to get unexpected income that will enable you to take a new journey and start a brand new life. And with that adjudication card that came through, it could even be the result from this. If you were married to this past person, yeah, I feel like this is a sign of divorce, and maybe you're going to get a big settlement. But yeah, you've got unexpected income coming in somewhere. So even if you don't actually get like what you deserve back from this thief of your past, karma is working in your favor. So even if you're not getting the money directly from the person who stole from you, the universe is providing unexpected income in another way. So I want you right now to be very open to gifts coming through, like unexpected gifts. If someone wants to suddenly give you a bunch of money, like allow them to, okay? And I know that's like a weird thing. Some of you might be saying like, well, why wouldn't we? No, a lot of people actually deny gifts, right? They say like, oh no, I can't have that. But no, you're actually being called to accept some unexpected income coming through, because that's going to allow you to take this journey. And or if the journey is what comes first, if you suddenly have an opportunity to move somewhere, to take some sort of long distance travel, like take it, because that's going to lead to some unexpected income. Okay, these two go together. I need a past, present, future here. Past, present, future, please, with the tarot. With the tarot now. What does our collective here tuning in need to know, please, Spirit? Helping them, to help them really leave this past behind. Yeah. In the present, please, present. And the future, please, the future. Oh, cool. Okay. Wow. All right. So in your past, we have politics. This is also the card of the thief in the traditional tarot, Seven of Swords. And with that thief that showed up in our other deck here, as well as this like stabbed in the back card. Yeah. Yep. That's just further confirmation that you were dealing with, these false masks again, a snake. Right? I feel like this, right, with the gaslighting card that we had before too, this gaslighting, yeah. Gaslighting, deluding. I think it led to you like comparing yourself a lot. Like you constantly felt like you weren't good enough. And yet what your spirit guides want you to learn from that past was that you can't compare like an oak tree with a bamboo tree. You know, they're complete. I don't know if that's oak, but I just decided to go with it. But that's bamboo. And so, but you can't compare these two different types of trees, right? Like they're both beautiful and unique in their own ways. And so if you felt like you were constantly put down and then you started taking on this comparison, your life to other people's lives, it's time to embrace the kind of tree you are, okay? And love yourself for your qualities. Part of this whole soul contract was learning how to love yourself, how to have unconditional love for yourself. And this whole situation happened in your past so that you could break free from that cage. You were in a cage. You were imprisoned in a really bad situation. The only good that can come out of such a horrible time is this gift of understanding and of now being free. Like this bird is now free. You are the bird who has been freed. Right now, your current step is to work on how you've been conditioned in your past. This past relationship, I feel they tried to make you be a sheep, right? Through all that gaslighting, through you learning to compare yourself, all of that. It's like you tried to be a sheep, but you're a lion. You are a lion. You're not meant to be a sheep, okay? You are a free, wild, look at you. Doesn't she look like kind of the lion quality here too? You are a lion. All right. You are youthful. You are fashionable. You might be really into music. You've got all these amazing gifts. Okay. You are this big, bold lion. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. It's no more being a sheep. No more following these gaslighters, these people that just wear masks, these people that are thieves and take from you. No more. You are now learning to break free from the conditioning of your past. And that's that every time you catch yourself trying to lay low and be a sheep again, right now your work is, no, I am not a sheep. I am a lion. Okay? I will not hide myself. I will not let other people walk all over me. I am meant to be unique. I am meant to be strong. I am meant to do these things in my life. And this is lovely. What's coming in your future? You get to reconnect to a childhood dream that you've always wanted. So this unexpected income, this journey coming through, is allowing you to go back to the dream. Now we have the card of friendliness. So it looks to me like you are yearning for love here, right? With this card of the dream of the lovers, right? You're yearning for a certain kind of love that you haven't had yet. And your advice is to start with friendliness. Okay, so this is how you'll know they're your person. You're actually going to have a friendship with them first. And you'll create this really strong foundation together of friendship. And that's what's going to lead towards the dream. Now, what you want to be careful of is overly controlling, okay? So this person in your past, I felt like was overly controlling. Be careful of falling back into old patterns where you let someone else control you. And instead, as best you can, approach this brand new love from a state of innocence. But notice that the innocence isn't like a child innocence. It's the innocence of wisdom, of experience. You went through something so rough that there will be temptation to try to overly control the situation yourself as well, where you might like almost hold back your heart trying to control, because you had so much false people in your past, or at least one really, really false person, that your spirit guides really want you to come into this future, though, from a state of innocence, a state of beginner's mind again. And yes, it's beginner's mind with wisdom. Trust that you've learned what you needed to learn from the past. Trust that you can now spot the red flags, the warning signs, because you can. Trust in that. But allow yourself to innocently approach the love with delight. This new love that will come through. I feel like it's still a bit far off. And again, you need to build that foundation first. But this card is also the Two of Cups, which is the Lover's card, which is the card of soulmate energy. So you've got new love coming, but it's a longer process. It needs to grow, and you need to grow together, building your relationship first as friends. Wow, this was definitely a very, very personal reading. I'm so curious to know who this reading's for. Do let me know in the comment section if you resonated with this. I would love to know. And my heart goes out for you, those of you this resonates with, because you've really gone through it, but you've got some beautiful things coming. Okay, really beautiful things coming. And remember, yeah, you've got this awesome journey and income coming your way. So, comment, like, subscribe. I do ask at this point for your subscription, please, for you to hit that like button. And thank you to all of those who've already done so. Comment below with an emoji, a word, the money symbol to claim, yes, I'm bringing on this new income coming my way. If you feel like sharing your story in more detail, that is also welcome here. Any comment at all helps me tune into your energy more in future readings. So thank you, collective, for being here. And until next time, keep tuning into your inner wisdom, your inner path.